On the way here,
Yeah.
I made maybe 7 major decisions on my phone in 35 minutes.
And you train all your team and you coach all your team to do the follow.
Right. So your team, so there are a couple of rules you got to
Yeah.
have in your team. Number one, failure is allowed, right? Failure is allowed. In fact, if you're not failing, you're probably not moving fast enough.
True.
So that's one. But there's another thing. And this I learned actually from Larry Page at Google. So Larry Page had an interesting rule in Google that said this. It's called the 50-50 rule of failure. 50% of your team's goals must have a 50% chance of failure. So let me explain. So Larry instituted this in Google. So Google uses objective and key results, OKRs, right? So let's say, so there's a beautiful book about this called In the Plex, and it talks about how Google works. So let's say the YouTube team. The YouTube team has 4 goals for the year. Their goals must be, 50% of their goals must be so big that so 2 goals should be, easy to
Okay.
hit. The other 2, 50% of their goals must be so big that they're going to fail at 1. So at the end of the year, a team should be achieving roughly 70 to 80% of their goals. If they're achieving 100%,
Something is wrong.
they're thinking too small. If you're achieving 100% of your goals for the year, you're thinking too small. 50% of your goals must have a 50% chance of failure.
Wow.
So now, something else happens. Your company is not just making fast decisions, your company is thinking really big.
True.
So we have an app, but we're not stopping at an app. We're now looking at how can we build a university. We're looking at how can we create the world's biggest personal growth and wellness festival in the world, possibly here in the GCC.
Yeah.
We're looking at how can we launch a new type of supplement line to compensate for the lack of nutritional density in human food. We're looking at how can we create a new type of education model for teenagers so we are better able to turn them into fully adjusted, incredible, remarkable adults. We're looking at how do we build Mind Valley hotels and change the way hotels function. These are all big goals. We're going to fail at half of them, but that's the point.
You'll fail at now, but you're going to get it.
We may fail
Yeah.
permanently, but if I achieve any 2 or 3 of those 5 goals,
Already big.
it's already huge.